So it's story time with Uncle Jay. Millennials could never wait for a print job. Actually, wait, they don't do paper. They just order Starbucks on their phone. But patience is a virtue. Now, again, nothing has happened yet, but there was a time when I was in computer... Holy shit. Something happened. Oh, let's see. 128 megabytes printing. Completing the wizard, and over here doesn't say a damn. It just says sleep. Well, anyway, computer club after school, when I was in high school, some 20 odd years ago, the computer club, they had a Mac. Oh, you can do desktop publishing. Great. So I made this sign, you know, computer club, something or other. And I went to print it. They had an Apple Laser printer. I don't remember the model or how much RAM it had or any information about it. Sorry. But I hit print and the Mac is crunching away. The little thing is spinning or whatever it did back in those system like 6.5 days or whatever it was back then. And it took 24 minutes to run off one page. It actually did it and did not run out of memory, but it took 24 minutes. It says 128 of 128. Oh, and another one of the pictures came in. Maybe even two. We'll hit finish on that. I don't care what the print job actually looks like. Oh, wow! The printer lit up. Let's see. Receiving data. Holy crap! It's friggin' printing. Ooh, look at the dirt. That came out of the scanner. That's probably filthy. Wow! It fucking did it. That is impressive. And this isn't really a feat of the printer per se, as much as it is the computer. I don't know, one more test we could do. Alright, let's see if it can print and scan at the same time. I still have everything set at 1200 by 1200. Have paper reloaded. We'll hit image. And we will wait until it starts scanning. Okay, it's scanning. Print test page. We'll hit OK. We'll OK all this out. It says printing 73.9K. Yeah, that's a familiar number. Used to see that back in the day with XP all the time. So it is still scanning. And it says printing, and it looks like it's spooled. Or is trying to. Maybe I should have given it more than one page. Or it might just wait, I don't know. Let's see what it says here. Oh, the lights blinked. Says scanning. The computer might actually time out with the parallel port anyway. And then later, you know, come up with that, let's see. Scanning. Still. Receiving data. Still receiving data. Maybe it's trying to process the image. The lights blinked again. Receiving data. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I can't believe the crap that was in that scanner. Wow. Does that open somehow? Oh, it does. So you could look at the little... Oh, look, it has like a furry brush thing on each side for static. And then these little W whiskers for static. Looks like there's a little piece of chaff in there. Still hasn't printed my damn page. Maybe it doesn't like the covers open. Still says receiving data. So, yeah. And the image is actually up on the screen. So let's go back here. The image is there. Yeah, it's there. So what happened to my print job? The computer is not even busy. Interesting. Well, maybe it can't do it. Not that I'm going to be scanning and or printing at the same time, but okay, that one failed. That's nice. Let's try a restart and see what happens, see if it loses the print job or what. That'll be interesting. Meanwhile, the handset works is if I pick it up, hear the click, and it's loud. So that can be adjusted, I know, through the menu. Still says receiving data. Well, the system is rebooting and the printer still says receiving data, so it would only be kind to power cycle it. Give it a shot, at least, of Windows possibly reprocessing the job. It says, please wait. And I wanted to show you one other thing. You know, if they backlit the display, maybe that would be a lot better, but, right. I guess that wasn't in the cards. Windows is restarted. It says error printing. Hit restart. Printing. Looks like it's sending. Yeah, there he goes. Now it's starting up. Yay. Well, it looks like this damn thing works. Only because it has toner in it, and it's a working printer, and only because I have extra toner for it, and I still don't understand why my dad declined taking this thing, because the guy gave it to my dad, and he says, you want it? I was like, don't you want it? I asked him like 3 different times. He's like, take it for now, which means that when he runs out of ink, you still got that printer? Yeah, but I'm using it now. Oh, fuck. That's how it's going to go. So in other words, store this for me. I never liked Brother products. I still don't like Brother products any more than I ever did. This one seems to be designed not too horribly. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I used to call these Oh Brother. And back in the day when I worked at the Wiz, I used to take my pen and actually write "oh," comma, and then it would say "brother," and then I'd put an exclamation mark, and people would buy it. Most people didn't even understand what it meant. Oh God, stupid people. There was another thing I did too. People would say, "I want this brother." Do you have a sister? No, I need a brother. Okay, whatever. Listen, if you want it, you can, but it's not that great of a machine. He says, why don't I want it? I said, well, put the word "oh" in front of it. And he says, ha ha, very funny. I said, here's another reason why. Look at that. That's what it's going to be to you. A bother. Yeah. In other words, don't bother with it. But the laser ones weren't that horrible. Relatively speaking, the inkjet ones were just an abomination of what a printer is supposed to be. It's got a sleep time, which it said, yeah, it says it now. And I was able to set, it was set to 5 minutes, I set it to 1, so that's good. There's the page counter, 51,115 pages. That screen is just frickin' unreadable. Terrible, terrible. Maybe from back here, that's a little better. And one other thing, the drum life says it has 66% left. So now Jordan Yu is going to pipe up in the comments, I told you it's good! I told you it's not a bother! This thing's a piece of crap. I don't remember what it sold for, but it does work, so I will put it in service, because having a printer at the other end of the house so I don't have to walk all over Hell's Half Acre to get a print job would be nice if I only need black and white. I'm going to hang this right off the kitchen, actually, which is nice in case I need to print a recipe out. So that'll be really, really handy. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this Oh Brother MFC-7220 printer that we ran over a parallel cable. Look at that honking cable. Pretty awesome. It's too bad the machine I'm going to hook this up to doesn't have a parallel port because it's a weenie modern computer. Windows says it has one, but that could just be part of the chipset and nothing further than that. So whatever, it's USB, it'll go USB. I did want to test this via USB 1.1, but I think we've done enough torture with Windows XP and that. So it works. So I'll clean it up and put it in service. So that way I can print stuff that I don't need to print, because I rarely print anything nowadays either. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Just as an aside, it looks like it says 90% charged. Yeah, the battery even still works. And look, it still plays Jay Shoutcast. Because old computers are never obsolete.